Alright guys, now I want to just go over a simple core routine that you could all do at home. Just something without any equipment at all that will help to just make sure you're staying fit, make sure you're staying active, make sure you're maintaining your strength, etc., etc. This is going to be very simple, very quick. We're going to have you do 3 rounds. I'm going to perform 1 round with you, and then you can continue again for 2 more rounds on your own. First thing we're going to start off with just a regular plank. Make sure that you have a hollow position, so we want your back to be rounded as far as you can. Tight quads, tight glutes, abs pulled in nice and tight. Okay? Then try to push your sternum away from the ground as far as you can. We're going to hold that position for 1 minute. And we're just going to hold here, pulling it nice and tight. Imagine that you're doing a crunch. You're trying to squeeze your hip bones to your rib cage as hard as you can. At the same time, you're trying to push your sternum away from the mat as far as you can. My quads stay tight, my glutes stay tight, everything's locked out, everything's solid. My back is in a rounded position. It doesn't look like good posture, but for this particular position, it's actually very beneficial. We're pushing those hip bones forward by squeezing our glutes as tight as we can. We're just simply going to hold this for 30 seconds, abs staying tight, pulling that belly button to your spine throughout. We're at about 40 seconds right now. Try to push down on your elbows as hard as you can, separating your scapula away from each other and pushing that sternum away, pulling that hip bone towards you as hard as you can. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to drop down to our belly. We're going to go to Superman position. We're just going to hold that Superman position for 1 minute again. And we're just going to hold, squeezing those glutes nice and tight, squeezing your lower back. Try to bring your hands up in relationship to your head, keeping your legs tight. Do not bend at the knees. Keeping everything nice and tight, squeezing those feet up in the air by drawing in through your glutes here. Okay, and we're just going to hold that for 30 seconds. More. Sorry, this is a total of a minute, 30 seconds more, excuse me. Squeezing those glutes as tight as you can. You should feel your lower back starting to burn, a little bit in your hamstrings and glutes, predominantly through your lower back and through your glutes. We're squeezing those glutes as tight as we can. Try to make a fist with your glutes. We're going to finish in 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to flip it on over. We're going to get into a hollow position. So my lower back's on the ground. My shoulder blades are just slightly elevated. My legs are long. My toes are pointed. I'm trying to elongate the distance between my toes and my hips as much as I can. I'm going to extend the arms up above my head. I'm going to crunch up, bringing my shoulders. I'm going to try to peel as much of my upper back off the ground as I can. And I'm going to go a nice, slow, moderate pace. Not too fast. Squeezing those abs as tight as I can with every rep. Blow out that air. Let's get 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to flip it back over. We're going to lay down onto our belly. Here, into a cobra position. I'm going to try to pull my fingertips away from the crown of my head as far as I can. I'm going to squeeze through my lower back, and then I'm going to release my chest and sternum back down to the ground. Up, I'm going to pull my palms forward while trying to separate my fingertips from the crown of my head. And I'm going to release back down. Squeezing that lower traps, your lats, and your lower back along the way. Hold, squeeze, and up, hold, squeeze, and up, hold, squeeze, and up, hold, and squeeze, and up, hold, and squeeze, and up. Next one we're going to do is just going to be a straight side bridge. We're going to hold that for 1 minute once again. I probably am only going to do this side. My other foot has a little bit of an issue. Somebody stepped on it and this position doesn't particularly feel good. So I'm just going to show you this side and what we're going to do for this side, but you can go back and forth between both sides, doing 1 minute on this side, 1 minute on the opposite side, and then we'll skip to the next exercise, which will be the last exercise. We have 20 seconds remaining. And we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to relax. We're going to bend the knees to 90-degree bend. Same position. Ideally, when you do this on your own, do the opposite side and then come back to this exercise. Like I said, that pressure on that foot's probably not going to feel so good for me right now. So I'm going to go ahead and skip it. All we're going to do is push those hips forward, opening up as far as we can, and let those hips drop backwards as far as we can. You should still be able to feel that in your side. If you want to do these two back to back, it will work on that endurance. And that same side oblique, if they're getting a little bit fatigued, you could always just go through and go right side, left side on the side planks, and then do the side bridge with abduction, right side, left side once again, or vice versa. And we're just going to get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we relax and rest on done. Okay? That'll give you guys a little bit of core to do while we're out. Doesn't take any equipment, just takes time, a little bit of space. Okay? Thank you guys.